Hey, Dave in Texas here. I thought I'd get on here and contribute to Eric Weinbender and Veronica's video tag about cancer awareness. And Eric wanted you to show albums or media with pink on the cover or in the design, or anything like that. I'm pretty sure he's pretty flexible on it. So let's get into it. This is Robert Fripp and the League of Gentlemen. This is the one of Fripp's. I think he put this out in the 81. Sort of a new wave, I guess you could say, album. A little bit different from his King Crimson stuff, but yeah, it's actually pretty good. This is another new wave band magazine. This is the third album, and not a lot to say about this album, although I generally liked all of magazine's output. Keyboard is in it, electric guitar. This is Harold Budd's The Pavilion of Dreams, produced by Brian Eno. It is one of many albums that he's put out that is sort of new age or ambient, I guess you could say. Harold Budd plays the keyboards, and there's actually quite a lot of different instruments on here, and musicians as well. The first song on here was composed by Marion Brown, and then he adapted some other jazz people like Pharoah Sanders and John Coltrane's After the Rain. Sort of made songs influenced by them, I imagine. But yeah, really great album, one of his better ones. This is Soft Machine 7. Has a little bit of pink in the cover. And like with all of Soft Machine's albums, it's another really good one. Sort of progressive jazz rock. Like I said, all their albums are really pretty good. Big Soft Machine fan. This is a CD that was given to me. This is the Grand National Brands is the name of the album. Well, the title of the album is The Great Dummening, and the band is from Oakland, and like I said, their name is Grand National Brands. Very kind of esoteric band, sort of indie, avant-garde, a little bit noisy, sort of in the same vein as, say, Yo La Tengo or Throwing Muses, perhaps. But yeah, it was given to me by a friend, and actually I kind of like it every once in a while to listen to it. This you may not be able to pick up, but it has sort of light pink cover, box set by Janacek Quartet. They do various classical composers on here, from Mozart, Haydn, Mendelssohn, Dvorak, etc. Small chamber group, and I really like chamber music quite a bit. This has shades of pink in it, perhaps. This is a Sonic Youth's Sonic Nurse, and if you know Sonic Youth sound, which is no, sort of avant-garde noisy. Well, this is more of the same, one of their later albums. But yeah, I like Sonic Youth. This is a European band. I can't remember if they're German or Belgium or somewhere over in there. This is Moving Gelatin Plates, the world of Genius Hans. All instrumental band, sort of jazzy. I mean, it is jazzy, progressive jazzy. Sort of a little bit sludgy is the way I'd kind of describe it, but it's a real fun album. Moving Gelatin Plates. This is the Italian band. A lot of people just go by their PFM, and I believe this is their first album, if I'm not mistaken. Premiata it's a tongue twister for me. Premiata Forniera Marconi, PFM. Really interesting sort of. Actually, they have influences of people like King Crimson. They use Mellotron in their sound, and really beautiful melodies all the way around. But yeah, got pink on the cover. Didn't have too much. Let's see. Here's the back of this. This is Frank Miller and Bill Sienkiewicz's graphic novel called Electra Assassin. Frank Miller is pretty well known in the comic book community, as is Bill Sienkiewicz. Bill has a real, I'd say, idiosyncratic or stylistic way that he sort of he combines all kinds of media for his comic books. This is, like I said, Electra Assassin, which is a character that came out of the Daredevil series, and real colorful. This is the large graphic comic called Buzz, and the artist on the cover is a guy out of New York called Paul Pope, and his stuff is real loose, which is why I like it, but it's also really very graphic in the way that he does stuff. This also has some, this is Mobius right here, this artwork. There are some other artists in here as well, but you know, there for a while I was collecting anything by this guy here, Paul Pope. This is just, and his stuff was always different formats and what have you. Buzz comic, Comics Magazine #1. And speaking of Mobius, this is his first volume of graphic novels that he put out for America. If you're familiar with the movie Heavy Metal, they used his art for the opening and closing parts of that movie, with the girl with the riding the pterodactyl, the dinosaur. And well, here's kind of what that looks like, although that's not the female in the movie. But he's a Frenchman that passed away some years ago, but is a really beautiful artist. Mobius. This is Upon a Star and Other Fantasy Stories, and The Airtight Garage. This is a book here on pop art. On the cover is Andy Warhol. and I really like pop art, but yeah, just various figures within that movement. So pop art. Then I was trying to look for a movie, and only found this one, and it has shades of pink in it. Before there was Austin Powers, there was Maxwell Smart, and this is the first series of Maxwell Smart, which I still watch today. I find them kind of funny. But yeah, Maxwell Smart. Anyway, Eric wanted to enter your and Veronica's contest, and you know, if I happen to win, you can just give it to the you know, Cancer Society as well from me. But just wanted to kind of show support a little bit and show some album covers and some various other media that I enjoy. So sounded like a real good you know, idea for a contest, and wanted to support your channel. So hope you get a lot of people to enter, and we'll talk to you later.